the lady down the street, she's an art teacher, or she was an art teacher. She is not teaching right now. She actually is running a business of her own, making furniture and refinishing furniture. She saw my ink pens with the colored pencils in them, and because of her art background, she really wants one. And I currently don't have any that are turned, but I have a number of blanks that I've been putting together. So last night I told her that I'd be happy to turn one for her tonight. And she's pretty excited about that. And then I asked, would you like to watch me turn it? Because it's kind of neat to see. And she was really excited about that. So she's coming down tonight, and I'm going to turn the pen for her. And while she's here, I fully intend to ask her if she wants to turn one of her own, because they're really not that bad to turn. And I've got plenty of kits. My kids, when they were 8 years old, all turned pens, so it's not really hard to do. It's not hard to learn. And if she's interested, I'm going to let her jump behind the lathe and make a pen of her own that she could take home with her, because she is so interested in the pens and the process. And I think that's a great way to sort of be an ambassador to the hobby, so to speak. So what I've got to do right now is I've got to clean my shop. Let me show you what's happened to my shop. These are all the tools from the volleyball net. After we got the net put up, the kids had something to do, so they all brought the tools in, dropped them on the floor, and now I need to put those away. And I've got some stuff piled up on my table saw. And I've got this table kind of junked up again. This is my work table. All my clamps are on the floor. Other than that, the rest of the shop, I got a few projects on the bench. That's nothing bad. And it doesn't look that bad back there, except you can see where I've been turning. There's lots and lots of sawdust there and on the floor. So I'm going to take a few minutes and get this cleaned up. And that way, when she comes over, I won't be totally embarrassed by the state of my shop. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. I don't know that she'll want to be on camera. It may make her uncomfortable, so I don't know that I'll ask her to do that. But I'll come back after we're done and tell you how things went, and if she actually decided to turn one or not. And maybe I can get a picture of her pen. All right, I got to get to cleaning. Well, it took me about an hour, but I got the shop straightened up. It's looking pretty darn good. It's good enough. Let me show you around a little bit. Got the table saw all cleaned off. It's ready to be used. Got my clamps put away. My work table, there's still a little bit of junk on the back. It's kind of some stuff I'm using, but I got the blanks I've been working on ready to go. Straightened up my table. This table is really just laid out with groups of projects, things that need to move onto this table to be worked on. Got my saw cleaned off. You'll notice I got rid of all that junk in the floor back there. I'm real happy about that. Also cleaned up back here. Got all the dust and debris off the lathe. It's ready to go. So pretty happy about that. I'm set up back here with some pin kits, and then over here I've got all the stuff that I need. Normally I keep this up in the cabinet, but it's just kind of easier to get to when there's somebody else in the shop, so I laid it all out back there. Drill press is cleaned off, the big lathe is cleaned off, cleaned out an area so it's nice and easily accessible behind the lathe. And this is what we'll be turning tonight. One of these pens is what she wants, the colored pencil pens. And then if she's interested, I will pull a blank from up in the loft and let her turn one. Well, I got the pen done. There it is. I'm going to get a close-up here. She really likes it. We did not have time to turn a second pen. I think she's going to come back and do that possibly on the weekend. It kind of depends on schedules, because she's got one in kindergarten. I've got 3 in 7th grade, so we kind of had to get back and get the kids, take care of that. So I'm getting ready to go in and finish getting mine ready for bed this evening. So had a great time turning this. Had a good time cleaning the shop. It's always nice to clean the shop and give yourself a little room to move around. Hey, thanks for sticking around with me. I really appreciate it, and hope to get some more cool videos out for you guys real soon. Have a great evening, everybody.